This feels very pleasant looking. So that can't just be what this is. Why would they open this to me unless it was secretly an answer to a puzzle? But everything here is rounded. None of it fits the grid from before. So maybe that's nothing. Why is it shimmering? Why is that thing shimmering? Okay, this feels like I probably have the answer at my fingertips, but I'm too stupid to recognize what I'm actually supposed to be looking for. So my gut is telling me, even if it's not because I need to find more answers elsewhere, I'm still probably just going to come back to this later as opposed to try and figure it out now. Because unless I can find a pathway inscribed somewhere. Because like the tiles resemble the fact that it's a bunch of vertical rectangles. But the rocks make it impossible to like denote what counts as an obstacle, you know? So like let's count. Let's see if there's anything here to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like 9 by 8. Does that even... I doubt that even matches up with what the puzzle is. Yeah, the puzzle's 3 by 6. So that's not the answer. Unless there's like a specific inlay of the bricks within this larger area that I'm supposed to be looking at, but I really don't think so. So why would it even open this up right now? This side of the lattice doesn't seem to have any answers for me. The rocks don't seem to have any answers for me. I mean, I suppose if I like follow the basic shape, like dun dun. I don't know. Maybe yeah. I'll try. I'll troubleshot a little bit, but I doubt. I'm supposed to be like viewing the rocks as obstacles on this thing, right? That seems silly to me. Yeah, I really doubt that's the answer, so. You have any answers for me, tree? I might come back to you. Let's go figure out that purple water, huh? Unless there's stuff out here. Which there might be. But I don't think so. Not at the moment. Let's go explore. I did not think to go right of the castle. I just figured castle immediately, but that's not always the answer. How did I miss that little footpath? I should have just passed by it just now, didn't I? Wouldn't I have? Where does this go? What is this? Oh, this is a pleasant little... This is a good cave. There's a lot of bad caves out there, but this is a good one. Oh, hey. That doesn't help me. Where do you go? God damn it, is this a shortcut I missed? Did I go all the way around the mountain for nothing? I mean, I double-checked the shrine, so that was helpful, but... God damn it. Could have come this way all this time. I wonder if there's a bunch of, like, boat stands that are like, I can't fucking believe he left the fucking boat behind. Okay, alright. Shapes. We should start learning how to do shapes. My mind has regressed back to kindergarten. Okay, you were happy with that. The square was happy with a simple solution. Okay. Here's our trial and error. This is where we separate the men from me. Is it just Tetris pieces? You just want to be in your own little Tetris piece? Is that all there is to it? So like let's do some trial and error. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It does like that. Okay, that's all it is. That's literally all it is. They just want to be in their own little Tetris piece. Okay. What is gonna make you happy? This will make you happy. Cool. A lot of yellow panels here. Are the yellow panels in themselves puzzles? Okay, well. Wait. Okay, now, okay. Are you still happy because you're, okay, since you're connected, you're okay being a bigger Tetris piece. But you are, yeah, you're not going to be happy with that. Well, 5 puzzles in, and I'm already stuck on the tutorial area of it. In theory... Would you guys be okay with this? No. No, I definitely did not like that. I'm probably just being an idiot, but yeah, my brain is fried on this one all of a sudden. So that makes him happy. It sure does make the other guy happy. And in theory, like, would you be happy with this little square? No, you're not even happy with that. You really just want to be in your own one little square, huh? Like, that's close, but it needs me to do this, and then I can't complete the... I am perplexed. Because am I going insane? In almost any formation, the only way to get this square on its own little square is to do these three sides. And the only way I can make one line with these three sides is to do this in order to end up at the exit. Am I wrong? What if I just put you in different Tetris pieces? No? You don't like that? Why can't you just flip? Why can't you just flip and be happy? Hang on. Let's They are Tetris pieces. Was I supposed to learn something from this, perhaps? Is there a chance I could have learned something from this? What happens if I do this? God damn it. God damn it. You can combine them to make bigger Tetris pieces, and they will be happy with that. I made a big square because by keeping them in the same space, they form a square. Oh boy. Alright. Well, that simplifies it, I guess. So these all have the exact same solution, I think. Okay. This one is slightly more tricky. Would you allow any formation? Because this would do the trick, I believe. I should have been doing more testing, you know? Here's a good test. This is a good test. Would you allow this? Yes, you would. Okay. All right. Okay. We got it. We got in there. We got it. Okay. Oh God. All right. Well, I feel like we've come across the Tetris puzzles, and I did not put together that you could combine the pieces. So that is a secret tool that will help us later. Officially, I've decreed it. Okay. So you want to be all by yourself. But it would make my job easier if you guys loop together. Incredible. Oh. Interesting. I group them together to decide which direction I want to go. That is very interesting. And these little panels do sure form the little panels, don't they? The little Tetris shapes themselves. I will say I wish this would go a little bit faster. But that is very cool. Yeah, I much wish it would go faster, actually. Okay. Alright, man, be brave. Jump on in. Come on. Do I have to activate 3 switches to drain this, perhaps? That is not open. Okay, I'm just taking my bearings. That's all. Here's another thing. There's a lot of things. A lot of things happening. Okay. alright, 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 alright. This is the exact same puzzle, but with less squares. Interesting. This is interesting. Could do this. No, no. I think that's less good. Okay, so some of these have to be combined. Or maybe all of them, but probably not. We could try all of them, but that doesn't know, because that wouldn't let us get to here. Yeah, I think we have to combine these two. That didn't really work, does it? Okay, let's try isolating this one again. But it's not going to be happy about that. Like there's that isolated, but then these two have to go together. Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's it. That's it, though. That's it, though. No, I did it. No, hang on. Okay, so that's on its own. Now we have to get these two are connected, so we need 4 down, touching. Oh, okay, yeah, down there. Down there, it's not the... Down here is still not forming what it wants me to. It's pretty close, though. Doing pretty good. What happens if we try to isolate this on its own, and then we come back for the rest? That's not going to work. That's not going to work, because both of these are at the top. So, like, my hands are tied for which shapes we need. Like, this one has to be these 4. This one has to be these 2, because of the corners they're all in. But we need to combine 2 of them, but still have the outline to be perfectly what it wants. So, like... No, that's going to take me straight to the exit. I don't want that yet. I wonder if we can combine a little bit. No, that won't work here, I don't think. Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. No, it's not going to work. I was like, what happens if we try to combine all 3 of them? But we have 4 here, and here. But then I can't get this one. This one has to be here, because there's neither of these other shapes can be in the top right corner to incorporate it. Like, does that make sense? I'm explaining why I'm wrong, and I'm doing a bad job of it, so I'm probably just making things worse than it should be. Well, hang on. What I just said wasn't necessarily true. What I just said was not necessarily true. But I still can't. The formation I'm thinking of still won't work for that, but hang on. Okay. Because if we formulate this up here, then we do get a shape that would incorporate this square. But then there's not that much else room for this guy except for down here, and there's no way I can configure that so that I start here and end here. You know what I'm saying? No. No, you don't. Why try to turn back in time? Okay, so if I... How about this? What happens if we try this? Still doesn't really work. Still doesn't really give us what we want. I think I'm going insane. Just ever so slowly. Just every once in a while, I just feel like my brain has been broken. Let's not try having them all in one. Let's try this strategy again. No problem. Didn't work. It's one of my favorite bits from KOTOR. No one ever talks about it, but the fact that the player character does have a voice, except you only hear it during skill checks. So if you have your main character really bad at lockpicking and you just have him lockpick every single time. I don't know what the female character sounds like, so I'm saying him just because that's the voice I know. Like every single skill check, he will confidently exclaim, "No problem," and then immediately go, "Didn't work," if you failed the check. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like, no problem, didn't work. Pretty much every single time I approach one of these puzzles. This shouldn't be that hard. This is pretty soon after the tutorial. This is just opening up more progress, giving more shortcuts. I should not be overthinking this. But here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. I don't think you would let me rotate them, would you? Because that'd be too nice. I also don't know how that would help me, actually. Because I'm just imagining the Tetris pieces in my head. And you can make them touch, but not in a way that you hit them all with one line. You know what I'm getting out of this Let's Play? Some good D&D puzzles. That's my main takeaway here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boysy. Let's get a little more practice with some of the other ones. Maybe we'll get an act for it as we go. You are going to want to carry that weight. That gives us 4 horizontal and 2 up there. Give it to me. This gives us 4 and then 2. What? Oh, because I separated them. Yeah, that's not going to do the trick, is it? double down. You want this. Actually, I'm pretty... Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. Not quite. No problem. Didn't work. There we go. Okay, what do you want from me? This feels like it would be simplest to try and connect all of that. Like, finding out where to connect all of them is the only good way to do this. And no, I don't think I can connect all of them. In fact, I don't think I can connect almost any of them. You have to be on your own. But... because I can't make that square... I can't just surround it on all four sides because it just doesn't work that way. So that one has to connect to another one. Oh, okay. So if I make it... Jeez, how do I... Okay. Huh. No, oh, no, this is a tricky one. We have to figure out to do... It's the one in the middle is giving us the most trouble. But theoretically... Well, I can't do that because that doesn't connect to the... Okay, let's do some brainstorming. Come around here. There's one that's mostly on its own. But if we come down here... Ooh, how about this? How about this? No, I think that's less good. We have a 4 tower here. Then we have 2 more squares this way, and then the 1 here. But how do I get to... Because like, here's the shape I'm thinking of. We have a tower of 4, and then to the right of that you have 2, and then to the right of that, like, this should work. Except I can't get to the top right this way. So is there a different way for me to make this shape that will allow me to end my line up there? I feel like it has to be close to this, because that's the only way to connect all 3 of them. And I have to connect some of them, because I can't let that first one be on its own. There's no way for it to be in the center like that, and not be combining with some other Tetris piece. And I can't connect it to the 2 because the 2 is only horizontal. So I have to connect all 3 of them. Or connect the 4 and the 1 and then the 2 is on its own. And that doesn't make sense because there's no way to extend the 4 to get there. So like this should be really close. It should be really close to what it is. This has to be really close, guys. This has to almost be it. It has to almost be this. That's the only way that's allowed. Okay. What if we... Well... Or we go all the way up, like that. Yep, okay. Okay. So we could do that. That doesn't help me with the upper left, does it? I don't like these puzzles. I've decided of all the puzzles Of all the types of puzzles, these Tetris ones, not my favorite. Don't like them. Don't like them. I'm putting it on the fucking record. It's there now. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't like this kind of puzzle. Okay, so let's try separating this guy on its own. And then what we have here is a failure to do anything worthwhile in my life. But if we can connect this to the 3, God damn it, that's not going to work. Okay. Here's the thing. If we come all the way over here and we block these guys off, that's not going to work because I can't actually block them off that way. So here's the thing. If we come all the way up here, cut them off like that. And then connect these guys. That should do the trick. That should do it. Hey, we opened up that gate. Can we please figure out what the fuck to do here? Like this is it. This is the shape. But I need to get to the top right. I need to do more. I need to do more with less. I need to do more with less. That's the solution. I keep talking and acting like I'm on a breakthrough, and I'm hoping it will just motivate me to come up with something. It's not working. It's not working at all. So, like... there are only so many ways these 3 shapes could be configured, you know? Because if I start walking my way... Okay, here's the deciding factor. Am I allowed to rotate? No, definitely not, because that blocks the shapes out of... I was going to be like, look, we have our 2 little sideways L's, and then we have our thing, but the Tetris shapes themselves are not in the sections they need to be in, so no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. You ever just have like a specific movie line just get stuck in your head? Same. Me too. I'm glad we're on the same page here. I'm glad we both when you looked at your computer screen just now and said out loud, yes, sometimes I do. That really, I felt seen in that moment, and I really appreciate you saying that. To everyone who stayed silent, you're a fucking coward. Going insane. I'm going to use my little... I'm just going to start shuffling cards. This is my way to deal with idle hands. As I figure out what conundrum could compulse me to compellingly complete this conundrum. Here's the thing. Let's take it nice and slow. The 4 column needs to be here. like, the shape needs to include this Tetris piece. So it needs to be the 4-column here. It can't be this one. It could be this one. So let's imagine that. Let's just imagine that. Could be here. But if it's this, then the 4-column has to be here, and then the only place for the other one to go is here. And there's no line I can trace to make that happen. Wait. Fuck me. I just was not thinking about how to draw. I just didn't think about how to draw the tetrominos. Hey, the tree house is up here. That's a positive thing. Is that a head on a spike? No, it's just a funky looking tree. I want to figure out what's going on in that tree house. That's next. Once I figure out the purple and blue water. Also, what's going on with those, like, that little centipede tree? What's going on there? This seems to be the long way back to get to the thing again. Oh no, this is leading somewhere way different.